this is Destiny. Hello again. I am back to continue the video series on finding your path to her. That is health, empowerment, real food. Everyone must find their way home. I have been working on this series all week, probably now for almost going on 2 weeks. And I am targeting, I am reaching out to my sisters. I am reaching out to the ladies out there. I am reaching out to all those wonderful mothers out there. This video is for you, my sisters. So I need you to go back and watch the first 3 parts of this series. There's a part 1, a part 2, and a part 3. You need to go and listen to these videos in its entirety. Get the message behind this series so it can help you to become stronger, a better woman, a better wife, a better mother, a better sister, a better girlfriend, a better yourself, so you can grow and become the best version of whom you were created. So you can learn to live a whole and wholesome life and enjoy life because you're treating your life and your body just perfectly according to the way the divine creator has created you. Welcome out there, my sisters, my ladies, my friends, my girlfriends. This is part 4 of this series, but I don't want you to jump into part 4 until you go back and listen intently to part 1, to part 2, and to part 3. I posted those earlier this week and some today, but you must get this message into your heart and into your spirit, and then you can move on and catch up here with us. We're about to start today with part 4. One of the main things that I talked about in part 2 and part 3, I talked about your higher self. And that was very significant and that was very important because we got to vibrate to our higher self daily. We have to continue to grow so we can continue to move into the place of our higher state of consciousness. So, vibrate higher daily is something that we ladies, we have to learn to practice. And practicing that will bring you to a place of stillness, to a place of quietness, because you have to hear from the universe. You have to be aligned with the universe. And then you have to follow the path and the signs that the universe is taking you, and you have to come to the place of surrendering so you can go with the flow without the resistance. So whatever that you continue to resist, ladies, it will persist. So that's why we got to let it go. We got to let go of things that no longer serve us. So that comes with vibrating to a higher you, to a higher self daily. And as we continue to move further into this message tonight, we're going to talk about power again. Surrendering your power. You have a power that you just have not yet even comprehend. What a magnificent, what a great, strong power that we have within us, because the Creator, God Himself, He put Himself into each one of us when He created us from the heart of the earth, the dirt, the ground, the gravel. And when He molded us in His likeness and in His image, ladies, He blew His breath into us and we became a living soul. So all that power went into us. That's how powerful we are. But we don't know what power we have because we don't want to come to that place of surrendering. And surrendering doesn't make you a coward. Surrendering doesn't make you a loser. It does not make you a weak person. But it's giving you the strength enough to let go of the struggles, the battles, the fights, and all those things which totally is not yours. It belongs to the Creator. They said, cast all of your cares on Him because He cares for you. So we got to learn to let go. Is that I'm trusting that the universe, that the Creator God is taking care of my situations. He's bigger than all my problems. So I have to surrender my all unto Him so I can become my strong and powerful self that He created. So tonight we're going to talk about being centered in your power. And ladies, that's the place that we must live in. We have to live in the power that He had created us to be magnificent. We are warriors. We are conquerors. We are so much greater than we give ourselves credit for. But ladies, listen to this. As energetic beings, the energy, it gives power to us. It gives power to the things that we're putting into the world. And it gives us that power to our relationships that we find ourselves in. Now listen, the word power, and I went over this in the last part, the word power, it can be as inclusive as you want it to be. From power through the way you eat, to power through the way that you show up in your relationships, to power how you're manifesting the world. So let's start here on part 4. And we're going to be talking about on a changing power structure, ladies. On a changing power structure. And women, that brings us to a place that we have to take our rightful place and step into the power that the Creator has already predestined for us to live our lives in. We are more than conquerors, believe me. Now that's the whole power structure, and it is shifting, ladies, and it's changing now. And it's crumbling, and a new system is being birthed. As I am speaking right now, this new system is birthing, and we women, we should be sitting on the front row, grabbing all the power that we can get. Ladies, how bad do you want it? You got to be hungry and thirsty. If you want the wisdom, the knowledge, and the power, then you make yourself just thirsty for it. He said, I will not withhold any good thing from those who walk upright. So we got to ask. We got to be hungry, desperate. And the Creator will give us more and more of what we are seeking and what we are starving and craving for. But ladies, we each have the power to send the divine energy and intentions out into the world. And there's so many ways that the power structure is changing. It's calling for each of us, my ladies, each of us to stand in our own power in order to change the world. Because it's going to take all of us to do that. We cannot be an island all out there alone. We have to come together because we are created in the likeness and the image of the divine Creator God. And we all are a part of Him, the part of the universe, the part of everything that He created. And we all are one, and we're connected to each other as well. So it's going to take all of us to come together to make that happen if we are to change the world. Now, ladies, on taking back the power with our relationships, with our bodies, my sisters, listen, you're going to have to rise up. Rise up and take your positions. You be bold. You be daring. You be strong. You know where your power is. You know who created you. You know that He has your back, and the universe is always bringing you in front of people so you can show your power. So let your power shine, ladies. Take your position, my sister. You may be asking, well, Destiny, how to do that? Okay, I'm going to tell you. Here's your answer to that question. And that answer is this, and you get this. Awareness. Awareness is the first place to center in on. That's how you're going to do this. You got to be constantly aware of your environment, constantly aware of the things that are around you, constantly aware of people coming in and out of your life, constantly aware of everything that comes in front of you. You got to be aware. That's the first place to center in on. My ladies, listen, it's all about asking yourself where you want to be in order to feel to feel high vibrational. Let me repeat that because I want to make sure you ladies get that. Listen, it's all about asking yourself where you want to be in order to feel high vibrational. It's about looking to see what the original intention was. Is there any comparison to the old you? If so, then you will know that it's not the highest vibrational place that you can have. You got to let go of the past. You got to let go of the old self, the old patterns, the old habits, and the old forms, and all that old stuff. You got to let go. The Bible says, I think it's in Isaiah 43, he said, behold, he said, I want to do a new thing in you. Then he tells us also, New Testament, he said, old things has passed away, and behold, all things has become new. I'm trying to tell you, people, all the old things we got to let go of. The old things has to die in order for the new things to blossom, to bloom, and to come alive. And that's why you cannot go around making comparisons to the old you, to where you are now, creating your new life. And my ladies, the body will not recognize itself. As far as vibrational, if you continue bringing in outside energies and comparisons, it will be at work with itself. It's like working against the grind. Somewhere you just got to say, hey, I give it up. I put it in the hands of the divine creator, and he's going to work it out for my good. And he promised that he will do that. So ladies, as we continue to vibrate higher and live in awareness of all of our gifts, living in self-love, healing the wounds that is within, my ladies, then our bodies start looking more beautiful to us. We become more stronger, more confident in ourselves. We become to step more and more into the power that we have already been predestined to operate in. So know that you're not alone in this struggle. And a lot of times that's where the ego, that's where our enemies within us want to pull us and get us alone so we can play in our heads and cause all kinds of confusions to happen in our lives and just do things to make us irritated, frustrated, bitter, angry, make us lose out on a lot of things because it wars, the spirit is warring against the flesh. And it's beating us down if we allow it to happen, and we get to that place where we complain and whine. And when we start complaining and whining, ladies, we're giving away our power. We're giving away our health. We're giving away the empowerment that he has placed in us so we can be empowered, so we can empower others. And we're not eating the nutritious, healthy, real food that we should be eating to keep us in the fight, to keep us strong and vibrant. So know that you're not alone in the struggle. And know this, that he is bigger than all your problems, ladies. He's bigger than every situation that you have to face or you have faced in your life. Ladies, this is all about what types of women that you're looking at. What type of women are you looking up to as your mentor, as your guide, as your role model? What type of women that you are trusting to receive the wisdom and the knowledge that they have so they can teach the younger women. And then we got to know what types of conversations that you're learning from. What are you hearing? Is this what I need to be hearing? This is going to make me grow. This is going to get me from out of my negative situations and put me into a positive state of mind so I can continue to move forward in my life. What types of conversations are you learning? Are you learning to let go of the negativity? Are you learning to pick up the positivity and believe in the things that the Creator has already predestined for your life? So, what types of conversations are you learning? And what types of conversations are you allowing? Are you allowing your mind to access? If it's not from the divine Creator God that is giving you those things that's going to help you to grow, then you need to cast down every thought and imagination that comes to exalt itself against the power and the word of God, because the Creator God is within you. That's the power. And we have to go within ourselves to get all those answers, ladies. We have to understand that we are continually growing into the women that we are. And that's a process, ladies. It's going to take patience and a whole lot of love. And we got to make health a lifestyle. People, when they talking about health, is always looking at health on the side of, healing or free from disease. But health is a lifestyle. It's all about everything within our lives, being happy and joyful, being peaceful. It's about being whole and healed and wholesome. So we got to make health a lifestyle. We got to master as well as live in empowerment. We have to live in empowerment. And we must return to the divine Creator's Genesis 1:29 diet plan. And we have to start eating nutritious and wholesome and healthy food. That's what we call real food. Finding your path to her. And I told you that was an acronym that I've been using. And the H is for health. The E is for empowerment. R is for real food. So my ladies, listen. Finding your path to her, health, empowerment, real food, is significantly important for all of us to fulfill our womanhood in the state of wholeness. And that's a place that I call home. When we can get to that place of wholeness, that is the journey we have made to home. That's the place that we are healed, wholesome, healthy, and complete. Now let me go back over. I think I went over in part 2. I'm going to talk about the acronym HER, H-E-R. I'm going to explain it again, then I'm out of here. HER, the H is for health. Today, 3 types of definitions of health seem to be possible and are used. The first is that health is the absence of any disease or impairment. The second is that health is a state that allows the individual to adequately cope with all demands of daily life, implying also the absence of disease and impairment. Then the third definition states that health is a state of balance and equilibrium that an individual has established within himself or herself and between himself or herself and his or her social, physical environment. Health is truly, my ladies, a lifestyle. And we have to emphasize that. And once we can do that, then we're living in that place of wholeness. The E is for empowerment. Now, empowerment means taking control of your life. Ladies, how bad do you want to live to become the greatest, the best version of whom you were created to be? You have to empower yourself. If there's no one out there to empower you, to encourage you, to motivate you or inspire you, the hell with it. Get out there and motivate yourself. You are bad. And I say bad in a good way. You are created in the likeness and an image of your own creator. So empowerment means you're taking control of your life. It's all about more than just feeling able to do so. Though this is an important element, ladies. But listen, empowerment requires you to set meaningful goals to identify what you want from your life. And then you take action to achieve those goals. Write the vision, Habakkuk chapter 2 says, and make it plain. So when they see it, they can run with it. You got to write your visions and goals so everybody can see. You got to be a billboard. You're advertising, you're showing your bad self, your power. That's what you need to do. That is what you have to achieve. Set those goals and you put them to action so you can achieve those goals. The process of becoming stronger and more confident, ladies, especially in controlling one's life and claiming one's rights. Personal empowerment, therefore, means taking control of your own life. And you're not allowing others to control it for you. You are your power. You are your champion. You are your warrior. You have to empower yourself before you can empower anyone else. And the aura in her stands for real food. Now, real food, as I said before, is whole, single ingredient food. It is mostly, ladies, unprocessed. It is free of chemicals, it's free of chemical additives, and is so rich in nutrients. In essence, it's the type of human food or the type of food that human beings they ate exclusively for thousands of years. And the crux of this definition really is whole food ingredients. And by that, what do I mean? Well, this is what destiny means. By that, I mean it's a food that's close to its natural state as possible. You're getting all those fresh fruits and those fresh vegetables, those nuts and seeds and whole grains right out of the earth. You're getting it right out of Mother Earth's garden. And you're getting that out of Mother Earth's garden before man gets his hands on it and run it through the process in the factories and put all those additives and those chemicals and do all those crazy things. And then they throw it on the shelf and say, you know, this is your food. That is not our food. Our food comes straight out of the earth where man do not process it. The man do not put chemicals and additives and food colors and dyes and all those crazy things in the food. And they stack it in the bags or sacks or whatever in boxes and cans and put it on a shelf and say, you eat this. No, the Creator didn't give us to that way. That's not the idea. That's not fresh fruits and fresh vegetables. That's not nuts and seeds and whole grains. And I'm sure you're getting the idea of what I'm saying. Those things, the healthy, nutritious diet that come out of the earth, it sounds like that's the Creator's diet plan for us. And then as I go and I study, and this is one thing that has stuck with me, Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. And I'm going to read what the Bible has to say. And I use that as my blueprint to eating wholesome, living a healthy and a happy lifestyle. Genesis chapter 1 verse 29 says this. Then God said, I give you every seed-bearing plant on the face of the whole earth, and every tree that has fruit with seed in it. They will be yours for food. Unquote. Now, this familiar verse of scripture, my ladies, is the foundation of what I refer to as the Genesis 1:29 diet. Go check it out in the Bible. Genesis chapter 1, verse 29. The Creator, in all of His wisdom, has made life worth living for human beings. He has made life worth it, that we can have that life without pain, without sicknesses, without struggles, without failures, and all those things if we just follow the plan and the path that the divine creator has already predestined for us to walk in. Real food is just one component of a healthy lifestyle. It's also important to get plenty of exercise, ladies. I mean, we got to get up every day when we don't feel like it and exercise that body. And we don't have to spend 20, 30 hours, 2 hours. We can just get up and do a daily routine, maybe 5 minutes a day. Maybe we'll increase it to 10 minutes the next day. As long as we're doing some exercise, getting out walking as much as possible, at least 15 minutes, 20 minutes a day. But we have to start getting plenty of exercise. We have to start lowering our stress levels as well. And then we must maintain proper nutritious diet. We have to eat food that is wholesome and healthy for our bodies. But there's no doubt that eating more real food will go a long way toward improving your health. And that is part 4 of finding your path to her health, empowerment, real food. Everyone must find their way home. And ladies, I speak to you because I can speak to you because I can relate to you. Like I said, being a mother, being a girlfriend, being a sister, being an aunt, being a grandmother, being a daughter. See, I can relate to the ladies because, but this message out there, it also can hit home with my brothers out there as well. And my brothers, you can listen to this video because you can take yourself, or I put in, and I'm calling out the lady's name, you can put in your gender, male, man, boy, brother, son, father, whatever. And you can see yourself in that. I can't tell a man or give a man lessons how to live their life because I'm not a man. But you can use this, my brothers, my dear brothers, and you can use this for your path to finding yourself as well to him. And that's another video that may come up later. But in the meantime, I'm out of here. Go back and watch part 1, part 2, part 3, and now we are completing part 4 tonight. We're concluding part 4 tonight. Stay tuned, my lovely ladies and gentlemen out there. If you're really listening to this message, there is more to come at another time. In the meantime, finding your path to her. Everyone must find their way home. We got to find our way back to the divine, creative, goddess universe plan for us to maintain a wholesome, healthy lifestyle so we can become our best and better version. So we become the warriors, the champions, the kings and the queens, the God and the goddess that He has created. And we can do this, but we got to find our way to becoming whole. Becoming to that place of wholeness. I'm out of here. I'm going to see you ladies at the next video. And if my brothers, you're out there listening, I'm going to see you at the next video as well. Namaste. Love you.